So good evening, everyone. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to introduce Lumo to you tonight. Our story begins with Liz. Liz is a professional groomer and kennel owner in Maryland with over 30 years' experience in caring for pets. But grooming a pet is a very, very hard job. And I want you to imagine, for just a moment, lifting an 80-pound dog onto a grooming table and combing out the shed hair in their coat before bathing them. It's an incredibly difficult task, and for the largest of dog breeds, it can take up to 2 hours. And Liz's customers often ask her, what grooming tool would you recommend we use? We can't manage shedding. It's on the sofa, it's on our clothes, hair is getting everywhere. And Liz doesn't have a good answer for them. And the reason is, the products that are out there are really poor. They are of poor quality, they're poor efficacy and poorly durable, like this one right here. Other products don't remove shed hair at all. And then there are some that remove a decent amount, but that's because they also cut hair and scrape skin. No product hits it right on the head. This one, it's too soft. It's not strong enough to deal with the density of a pet's coat. And then some go to the opposite extreme. This would give Freddy Krueger nightmares. So Liz came up with a new concept, and she met with us while we were at MIT to develop it. Now, you might think it's an easy problem to solve given all of the mental acrobatics that goes on at MIT, but no, it took a great team effort to work through the material science, to iterate dozens of prototypes using rapid prototyping technology to get to our final solution, which is now ready for mass manufacture. And this is it. Our solution is a new pet grooming tool which is called the Ridgeback. It is the fastest, most effective, and gentlest pet grooming tool ever. So what I'd like to do is expand that tagline a little, and in one long sentence explain to you all why our product is uniquely differentiated. So essentially, the Ridgeback can remove all of your pet's shed hair at least twice as fast, if not faster, than the amount of time it currently takes you to do so, with a tool that is gentle and pets love. And this is because the Ridgeback tool simultaneously can remove tangles in your pet's coat. It first detangles and at the same time then collects shed hair. It's super easy and quick to clean, unlike the current products that exist. And we've tried this product. We've demoed it with users, which is really important when you're starting a company to make sure you don't deviate off track. Everybody has given us overwhelming feedback from pet owners who want to buy the prototypes from us because they don't want to give them back and they're just prototypes, to pet groomers who were laughing in the middle of the day because they finished much earlier than they had planned because they were using our tool. And going forward, retailers who now want to pilot our product on their shelves and in their grooming salons. So without further ado, let's move to the demo and see this product in action.
We love our pets, but hate shedding. Introducing the Ridgeback from Lumo, the only grooming tool that is effective, gentle, and fast. The Ridgeback manages shedding with ease, without tugging or cutting hair like many other products do. The long combs detangle and extract undercoat, while short combs simultaneously collect hair. And within a few minutes, the Ridgeback removes all of your pet's shed hair, and cleaning is simple and swift. The Ridgeback is built to last. The combs are made from ultra-strong, premium-grade stainless steel, and the handle has a soft, ergonomic grip. It's durable, lightweight, and comfortable to use. The Ridgeback is perfect for cats and dogs of all sizes and coat types. Our value range models are just as effective and clean with a pinch. So why not make your life easier, save time, and make your companion look better than ever? If you want the best for the pet you love, then you need the Lumo Ridgeback.
So that video well sums up our first product. And there's more. We have a future vision to be the leader in creating pet technology that enhances the lives of our pets. But I think that given the short amount of time we have for tonight, it's not a bad start to introduce the world's best new grooming tool. So thank you for your time. We'd really love to get to know you folks in the room out there. We appreciate you having us, and we welcome any questions that you have. Thank you.
What's the cost of the Ridgeback?
Sure. So the question was, what's the cost of the Ridgeback? So we have a range of models to meet the solution you need for your pet, ranging in price from $32 to $68. So we segment the market based on a number of things: size of pet, whether they have long or short hair, and then we have two versions. One is a value version, which you pinch clean, so it takes a little longer to clean, and then the premium versions, which are at the higher price points, have this self-cleaning mechanism that you see right here, so it's very fast and easy to clean.
It's a funny name. Lumo sounds very high-tech and clean and I don't know what, and Ridgeback is this vicious South African dog. What's going on with the name?
Sure. Well, the names, we stumbled across them, so I'll start with Lumo. I wanted a four-letter company name. My wife's name is Lucy, so L-U, and my aunt, who is the co-founder you saw in the video, her last name's Morrissey, so Lumo. When I told my wife, who's from China, about this name, she was staggered because in Chinese, in Mandarin, Lumao literally means to comb hair, so that's a good omen. As for the Ridgeback, yeah, I love this breed of dog, and it actually came about because the rear of this product has a ridged shape in it. Throughout the design, we noticed that the back has a ridge, and we thought, let's name it after that breed of pet. It's not vicious, they're actually very lovable pets, and I want to get one when my life, or when at the right time. Yes. Yes, sir.
Can you tell us how much money you're looking to raise and what the gross margin of your product is at that price point?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. So we are about to formally raise a seed round. We've actually got some pre-seed money right now that enabled us to send it to the manufacturer and start making the production tools to go into production. So we're going to raise $275K, and that will enable us to create our first batch of inventory, and the objective is to maximize the return on that first batch, to show data points for sales, and even more importantly, show purchase orders. So PetSmart and Petco are willing to put this in their stores on pilot and in their grooming salons. They're open to that already. As to the margins, it's a high margin product because folks have a high willingness to pay for a high quality product. The average product margin on this is triple digits. So over 100. If you were to take the gross product margin on the unit cost, and I don't want to go too deeply into some numbers, but it's on average 110%.
How are you going to collect data points as it's in use, and or do you even want that data point? And also, are you marketing to consumers or to businesses or both?
Sure. So the first question was about gathering feedback. So we did a lot of that upfront because when you're developing a hardware product, you can't sneak into somebody's house overnight and do an update. So doing that upfront is very important. But going forward, it's good to have positive reviews because that helps market the brand and move things forward. So to your second question, yes, we're going to sell directly to consumers to have a relationship with them, but it's a very political landscape, retail. So we also envisage selling directly with large retailers that we have a relationship with now, and possibly also direct response TV, because this is a product people need to see being used to be convinced about its efficacy. So I hope that covers the questions you raised. Yes.
You said that it started in MIT. Does MIT have some ownership of it, or do you have to license?
Okay, so yes, I'm a graduate of MIT. No, MIT doesn't own any intellectual property here, but in that community we have our patent lawyers who have supported the prosecution of international design and utility patents. And the MIT community like this one is a great one to be a part of because there's always folks there that can help answer the question or send you forward to somebody else to find that answer. Yes, sir.
What's the thing
you're most looking for from people in the audience tonight? Is it funding, networking, some sort of yeah.
Sure, absolutely. So 2 parts, well 3. Networking, just to meet you all and get your advice, because a lot of folks here are starting companies too. We'd love to meet with investors because we're raising a seed round now. We're about to formally start doing that. And then in addition, if there are folks here in the retail space, not necessarily pet, that would be cool, but retail in general, because it's an interesting space, that would be awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.